Ladies and gentlemen, with apologies to Peter Jennings, our first guest is the funniest Canadian newsman on television. He is the anchor of Weekend Update on the popular Saturday Night Live. Here he is, Norm Macdonald. Norm. Hey, Norm. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing happy.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but you got a suit on.
I should have a tie.
What, would it kill you to wear a tie? You know, just come on, make me feel better.
No, you know what happened is I had a tie, and on the way here, a dirty homeless bum stole it.
No, it didn't happen.
No.
You look like you're in town on a convention and have decided to go nuts.
What? I was in an elevator, you know, in this hotel, and there were these two Shriners, you know, and so I guess, I don't know, I thought, do I look like a gay guy or something? Because I'm in this,
What do you want to look like, Norm? What are you trying to look like?
I want to look like a guy that would not be on Cunanan's hit list. So I was
That's all. Simple as that.
But I'm on this elevator, you know, and there's these three Shriner guys, you know, the Shriners, they wear the hats.
Funny hats,
And
sure.
so they were going, hey, how you doing there, fella? You know, so I go, I'm all right. And I'm wearing the suit, you know, because I'm at this hotel. And so then they go, yeah, he goes, hey, they go, later on tonight, we got a party going on up in our room. They go, we got some booze there, some broads, you know. The guy says, you like the broads, don't you? Yeah. So I go, yeah, no, I like the broads. You know, he goes, oh yeah, no, I know, I wasn't saying anything. I just see by your suit there, I thought maybe you were kind of a how do you do.
How do you do? What the hell does that mean?
That's a gay man.
Oh.
I don't know.
How you feeling? You all right? Somebody told me you had the flu or something.
Oh, no, I'm all right. How do you do, by the way?
I'm fine. Fine. You don't have the flu? You weren't feeling it? I heard you were a little under the weather. Had a cold or something?
I was a little bit sick, you know. I went to the doctor. I always go to the doctor, you know, because I'm worried.
When you're sick, you go to the doctor?
Yeah, or even when I'm not. What?
Yeah, that's right.
Even when I'm not, I'm worried. I'm like, maybe today I'll get, like, bowel cancer or something, you know? Like, I get concerned. No, I swear, that might sound weird, but there actually is no such thing. I checked in a medical dictionary. So, but I go to this doctor, and he gives me, like, they always give me these crazy things. And so he said, I want to, like, test out your body fat.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm a really skinny guy. Yeah. Like, my whole life I've been skinny. I've been self-conscious about it, you know? Self-conscious.
Right.
And I always had problems with those words. I always thought conscience
I know.
was conscious.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is not an elevator with Shriners, so just relax.
So the guy, I said, I don't need no body fat thing, man. I'm a really skinny guy. So he puts these calipers on me, you know, and he tests me out. Comes back, turns out I'm fat as well as skinny.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
He explained it to me. I'm skinny, but also fat. Like, I'm bones and then fat around the bones. I have a horrible body. So the guy tells me, you got to get to one of them gyms.
Oh,
you know?
Start working out a little bit. Yeah.
So I go to the gym, and holy Lord, have you ever been to one of these?
No, I don't go.
They're crazy. Yeah. You got to, like, they got the weights, you know? Yeah. That's the big thing,
the big
weights.
Weight machines, sure.
So you got to, like, lift the weight. It's really heavy. And then you got to put it down. Then afterwards, lift it again right away. And it's endless. It's like hundreds of lifting. And then afterwards, you're just like sore and you're not big at all. And I don't want to be big. I have no use for being big. Yeah. I'm just a guy. I watch some TV. I eat a fish sandwich. You know, I don't got to be big. You know, I don't need abs. You know, what am I going to do with abs? I could show them to my friends. I go, hey, look on my belly, what I got here, some abs. What are you looking at?
Well, nothing. I'm just, but maybe if you worked out a little bit, perhaps Shriners would leave you alone. Wouldn't be a problem at all. up a little. You know, I was watching the tape of you performing for President Clinton down there at the Correspondents' Dinner. The writers, the newspaper writers, television writers. Man, nice job, Norm.
I did good, right?
Great job under a lot of pressure. Because you have all of the media from all over the country, and then you have President Clinton.
Yeah, for those people, for those viewers who don't know what it is, it's the president and the people are there. I don't know what it is either, really. I'm one of those people, now that I think about it. But you go there, the point is you go there, you do some jokes, you know? And,
but in front of the president.
In front
He's
of the
right
president.
there, yeah. It's like a black tie deal.
He wears a black, you got to wear a tuxedo suit, you know? And so, tuxedo. And so you have to wear a tie to that.
Black tie, yeah.
And so you go there, and it's very nerve-wracking because you have to. First, the president goes on and he talks. Of course, he does well. You know, he's the dirty president. You know, so and it's very hard to go on. I don't know if you're familiar with that old showbiz maxim, Dave. Never go on right directly after the president of the United States.
Never follow the president of the United States.
Never. It should be you, then the leader of the free world after. You know, because. He's a big, So I decided I was nervous. You know, I was very nervous, and I have this technique. Like when I get nervous, you know, I have this thing where to relax. I drink a lot of booze.
That helps you relax a little. Takes the edge off a busy day. No, that's good.
So then I realize I'm drunk, you know? And the president is over there. He's probably stoned, you know? And, you know? He enjoys the wacky tobacco.
Well, I know. He said he didn't really smoke, though.
He said,
That's what he said.
That's what he said. He was all like on a thing, you know, like disabled.
He'd injured himself. He'd injured himself playing golf or something.
Greg Norman at his house. I heard the inside scoop.
What was that?
Apparently, a couple of years ago, Greg Norman had said to him, and this was like a thing, he said, "If you ever make a pass at my wife again, I'll smash your knee with a 5-iron, you dirty bastard."
Oh, so that's what happened.
That didn't really happen. But he was all, I was thinking about it, you know, he was disabled, plus he was the president of the United States. You imagine the parking spot that guy had, probably, you know what I mean?
Wow. Must have been something. But you did a nice job down there. And you made him laugh. Did you get to meet Clinton?
I met Clinton. Yeah, you meet him. You go into this big room, and there's like 100 guys, you know, and then it's just a bunch of people like me, and then Clinton comes in. He's the president. He walks around and talks to everybody, and the weird thing is he's got to talk to, you know, everybody, and he has to say like all these things. And so he came up to me, and he was shaking my hand. He goes, he just shook my. He's very charismatic. He's like a whatever, you know, and he shakes my.
What do you mean?
I don't know a lot of words.
You're a politician. He's a charismatic politician.
Like a politician. So he comes to me and he shakes my hand. And he says to me, he says, I see you're eating a pickle, you know? Because I had a pickle with a chunk missing in it. In my hand, you know, with some bite marks, you know. So he left, and at first you're like, oh, the president. You don't realize like he said this crazy pickle comment. But I guess he's got to think, you know, he can't say the same thing to every dude.
No, sure, has to individualize it. I know you thought of a word there.
Dude?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
But it was fun. I met Larry Flint there. He was there.
Yeah.
They had,
why was he there? Had he been invited? I mean,
it's this thing where they invite, like, they have big guys, like the senator of the North, you know, and...
The senator of the North.
He's huge.
Senator of the North.
Yeah, the senator of the South couldn't make it. He was busy. So they had the big guys, and then they had the kind of what they call the novelty guys, you know, and they had...
The novelty guys.
Yeah, just the guys to spice it up. So they had Larry Flint, you know, in his wheelchair, you know, he had some problems there, you know?
Yes.
And so he, like, after the thing, he was, like, wheeling around, and then he saw me, he goes, hi, he talks like that, you know?
All right, no.
But I'm just going to talk as if he talked regularly.
Fine,
so he goes... he goes, hey, Norm, you know, hey, how you doing? So I go, hey, how's it going, Larry Flint? And then he goes, thanks for doing the movie. I was in his movie.
Oh, you were in the movie?
Yeah, you know the people against Larry Flint?
Sure, yeah.
I was one of the people.
Uh-huh.
he says, when you come out to L.A., he says, he's being friendly, he says, come on out to L.A. Meanwhile, people are listening because it's Larry Flint talking to a guy. He goes, when you come out to L.A. there, Norm, he goes, I'll take care of you, you know?
Yeah, what exactly? What are we talking about?
I don't know what that, because I don't know. Different, I mean, like if my Uncle Basil said that to me, that would mean, you know, he'd fix me a nice chicken pot pie, he'd take me to a Twins game, you know, he lives in the Minnesota area, maybe a cherry cobbler, I don't know, you know. But Larry Flint,
could be a different deal.
That's a different thing, you know. That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
Oh, my. Are you having a good summer? Are you enjoying your summer?
My summer? It's yeah, I guess. I wasn't expecting that question.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of a peculiar thing to ask a man.
Are you having a good summer?
1st of August. Yeah.
Are you having a good summer?
Yeah, pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, boy, it's hot in here in New York, though.
No, it's nice.
Oh, hot? Nice?
Nicer than it's been.
It's a little hot. Is it hot enough for you? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Now, Norm, you go back.
I had a little whiskey backstage.
Oh, did you? Working wonders. You're getting ready to go back to work, and it's the 23rd season of Saturday Night Live, September 27th.
God, it's time to finish it.
Nice to see you.
Thanks,
Great job.
Thanks a lot, man.